what he had to say. Now, 1% lower as we speak. Fortunately, we have Judge Napolitano back with us to give us the legal aspects of this. Now, Judge, before you launch into this, Lizzie, would you again read what, to me, and I think you'll agree, this is, to me, the key sentence. Read it.
If we had confidence the president did not commit a crime, we would have said so. That is in the Mueller report. And
if we had confidence the president did not commit a crime, we would have said so. That opened the door.
I could not agree with Lizzie any more than I do. That opens the door for the Democrats to pounce. Effectively, what Bob Mueller said is, we had evidence that he committed a crime, but we couldn't charge him because he's the president of the United States. This is even stronger than the language in his report. This is also a parting shot at his soon-to-be former boss, the Attorney General, because this statement is 180 degrees from the 4-page statement that Bill Barr issued at the time he first saw the report.
Is it that bad?
I think so. I think basically he's saying the president can't be indicted, otherwise we would have indicted him, and we're not going to charge him with a crime because there's no forum in which for him to refute the charges. But we could not say that he didn't commit a crime, fill in the blank, because we believe he did.
And now this is about the obstruction of justice side of the investigation. I also
think that there is fodder for the Democrats on the conspiracy side. He didn't say there was no conspiracy. He just said we were not able to establish it beyond a reasonable doubt. There's some evidence of it, 127 communications between Russian agents and Trump campaign officials from July of 15 to November of 16, but not enough for us to make a criminal case out of it. I think this is hurtful to the president, hurtful to Bill Barr, fodder for the Democrats. But I also think that the language in here is such that there's something in here for everybody.
Right. But Robert Mueller also said, we did not, however, make a determination as to whether the president did commit a crime. So that indicates they couldn't prosecute anything because they didn't have the evidence of it, but it wasn't there.
The evidence that they laid
I know they ended 10 instances or 11 instances. I understand that. But that's a political decision to impeach, not a prosecutable one.
Correct. But the evidence he laid out is remarkably similar to the impeachment charges against Richard Nixon and Bill Clinton. Richard Nixon, tell Haldeman and Ehrlichman to lie to the FBI. President Trump, tell Don McGahn to change his testimony that he gave to the FBI. Bill Clinton, tell Betty Curry to lie to the FBI. Donald Trump, tell K.T. McFarland to put a false document in a file that you know is going to be subpoenaed. These facts that he laid out are so substantially similar to the matured allegations against Bill Clinton and Richard Nixon, it's clear where he was going. He didn't have to stir this hornet's nest this morning. By the way, you and I were wrong when we said he's not going to go on national television and resign, because, in fact, he did.
Yes.
He could have simply submitted a letter saying, I resign, I'm going back into private practice. Instead, he took a shot at his boss, who's 10,000 miles away.
Judge, thank you very much indeed. Look at the markets. I think the market's been